Hello, I'm Lysowski. This is Ryan O'Halloran. We're from the Buffalo News, and we are here at St. John Fisher University. Ryan, it's a beautiful day. Training camp is here.
I always thought it was college. I should probably have learned that by now.
Well, it probably was years ago. That's how it usually goes. But always an eventful day. Sean McDermott spoke. Brandon Bean spoke. There's news. There's your typical day one stuff. What was your main takeaway from day one?
Well, let's start with the guy you're going to write about, and that's running back James Cook. I expected him to report because that's $50,000 a day that you get fined and you don't get that back. I was a little surprised that he was not a hold in a little bit, going through the motions, because clearly, reading between the words of Brandon Bean, they're not on the same page. I don't think they're on the same chapter in terms of their talk. So this is just going to gain momentum. Expected to hear from James Cook tomorrow, but that was my main takeaway for the day. How about you?
Joey Bush is healthy, and that's a big deal. And Sean McDermott said they're going to have his snap count. They're going to be careful with him. They knew coming in when they signed him, they had to be careful with his health, just given the history. Joey Bosa sat at this podium and said that this is as healthy as he's felt going into a camp, which is saying something given what he's gone through the last 4 years. And he's somebody, Ryan, I know there's skepticism about that signing, whether he was the best fit, but this is somebody that before all the injuries really set in, he can make a significant impact, and we all know that pass rush needed some more juice.
Yeah, and I was just going to go there. This pass rush disappeared at times last season, so get another guy in here. The D-line is going to be interesting to follow this summer because you got two guys who are going to be suspended for 6 weeks. You have two rookies who one of them was managed during minicamp. You have Bosa; he's going to be on a pitch count. So, if I'm a backup defensive lineman, this is my opportunity to show and make a practice squad here or somewhere else. So Bosa will be something to watch, but I think a lot of the D linemen will as well.
Yeah, big 6 to 7 weeks for those rookies, especially on the defensive line. And to wrap it all up, Maxwell Hairston, he had a great interception in the back of the end zone, got some first team reps. Expectations are high. We saw it. Trey White got the first reps of the first team. That's pretty usual for Sean McDermott, but we all know Hairston's the one that they need and want him to take that job at some point.
Yeah, and this, like you said, this is page 1 of the Sean playbook. Thy shall earn starting job, even though I'm the first round pick. But I think if he continues to show like that, obviously Hairston can run. We'll have some of the off-the-field stuff. We'll have that online and in Thursday's paper. So that's something that the Bills should be concerned about because that could fall under the umbrella of league discipline. So something to be mindful of as Hairston approaches his rookie season.
He's Ryan O'Halloran. I'm Lysowski. We're from the Buffalo News. We'll have you covered every step of the way. Thanks again.